Hey mommies, how are you? I hope that everyone is doing great. No, I'm not driving. I'm just hanging out here with Isaac. We're just waiting for Samuel to finish with his speech therapy, which is going to be done probably real soon. But I wanted to share something that is super exciting for me, and it just kind of like proved something really big for me because with Isaac, I've been co-sleeping since he started breastfeeding, so since he was a newborn. And the thing with sometimes when you have like 2 kids or 3 kids or whatever, you tend to kind of compare. And with Isaac, he's 16 months, almost 17 months now, and he still was breastfeeding at night, not once or twice. I'm telling you, like 10 times. If he wasn't feeling too good, it could be 20 times. I wouldn't really like take count because he's co-sleeping with me, so I would just literally be like sleeping, pop my boob out, turn him to the other side, and that would be kind of how our night would be. And sometimes I would wonder, like, when is he ever going to sleep like on his own, like through the night, where he doesn't need to be comforted back to sleep with the boob, like with the breast milk? Because what I was doing was I was putting him in his crib, and then he would maybe sleep there like 2, 3, 4, 5 hours if I was very lucky. And then he would cry, he would want to go in our bed, and he would want like breast milk. He would want to nurse because he would be like pulling up my shirt and crying, and that would be the only thing that would comfort him. And then last night, the most amazing thing happened. He did not nurse all night. So from like 8 o'clock to like now, it's like 2 o'clock, he hasn't nursed, which for me is like, oh my God, what is this? So it was just really cool for me because it just makes me realize that he's reached that developmental stage where he doesn't need to nurse to go back to sleep. He's comfortable doing it on his own and secure doing it on his own. It wasn't anything that I did or nothing that changed in his environment. It was just he made the conscious decision, or he expressed to me that he is fine going back to sleep on his own. I didn't even have to like cuddle him or like tap him, or like soothe him or rub him or anything. He just basically kind of moved around and wiggled a little bit until he found his comfort spot, and he went right back to sleep. And he did this like maybe 4 or 5 times, and every time he woke up, I could feel him, because as a mom you have this sense, your kid moves and straight away you're like this. And I could see him like moving. I'm like, okay, let's see how he does. If he comes up to me and if he asks for the boob, then of course I'm gonna give it to him, but I just want to test and see what he does. And he never once like gave me that signal that he wanted to nurse. So it was really, really awesome that I can see him like growing and thriving and reaching that milestone, and me respecting his space and his boundaries and what makes him comfortable, rather than forcing him to feel that way, or kind of getting in the way of what nature intended for him. So I just feel super, super happy about that. And I'll keep on seeing how it goes. Maybe it was just a one night off, and then maybe tomorrow or tonight we'll go back to normal. I really don't care. I'm just happy that I was able to kind of prove to myself that all kids are different, and all of them reach developmental stages at different times. Maybe some kids will go to sleep all through the night without nursing from when they're 3 months old, 6 months old. It really doesn't matter. What matters is that that child is comfortable sleeping through the night without having to nurse, and that they've reached that developmental stage on their own, and you respect their boundary. So I just wanted to share that with you, Mom, because sometimes I would get frustrated. I wouldn't get that much sleep. I would sleep uncomfortable. So I know what it's like if you're in that position, and maybe you're thinking, oh my God, when is he ever going to sleep by himself? Eventually he will. I can't tell you when it's going to be, but the important thing is that once he reaches that stage, he's going to be secure, and you're not going to kind of like withdraw or anything like that, and it's not going to cause him any stress. So just wanted to share that with you, mommies. I hope that all of you are doing great with your babies. And like I said, if you are feeling a little stressed, I just wanted to give you some comfort from this, that they will eventually sleep on their own. They will eventually sleep without having to nurse. You just got to let them get there so that they feel comfortable once they reach there. Okay, mommies? Bye.